Greetings, Guardians. This is Olympus Alliance with another exciting video, and this time, it's personal. Today we're diving into a different kind of tier list, not the usual one you're used to. This is my personal tier list based on real usage, who I actually use, how often, and where. Before we jump in, a quick note, many of you watching my videos haven't subscribed yet. If you hit that subscribe button, it really helps the channel grow, and I promise I'll do everything I can to keep improving the quality and bringing you even better content, every single time. I rank heroes by class and separate them into 3 categories. Prime, most used and essential, rare, situational but still valuable, and ignored, those I simply don't use anymore. Let's jump straight into it, starting with the control class. Phobos is a rare hero. He's not used very often, but I still pick him in certain situations where I need to shut down enemy casters. His magic defense debuff, energy burn, and paralysis can help bring down high magic teams quickly. Faceless is also rare. He's great at boosting magic defense, copying ally skills, and tossing an enemy into the middle of the opposing team for disruption. I only use him in offense, never in defense. He's there to do one job, and when he does it, it works. Arachne is unfortunately ignored. Her whole playstyle is based around stuns, but there are many heroes who do that much better now. Judge is absolutely prime. I use him all the time. His stun, shield, and magic attack combo make him incredibly versatile, perfect for offense and defense alike. Peppy is ignored. I honestly can't remember the last time I used her. She does some magic damage and can blind, but there are far better choices out there. Leanne is a prime hero. She's fantastic in both defense and offense. Her sleep ability is incredibly useful to stall enemies and shift the pace of battle, but she needs support and healing, because she's fragile when left alone. Jorgen is also prime. I don't use him as much in defense, but in offense, he's a game changer. His energy burn and control help keep dangerous heroes locked down. Great pick against heavy damage dealers. Anvari is a rare hero for me. I love him, but in defense he's weak, and he only fits certain offensive setups, especially to counter Octavia lines and protect front lines. Outside of that, I don't bring him in. Polaris is prime. A recent hero, but she came in strong and completely changed the meta. She breaks Octavia lines, stuns hard enemies, and boosts ally damage by 50%. Easy to build, cost effective, and incredibly useful. I use her all the time. Now let's move on to the healers class. Thea is ignored. She's helpful early in the game, but later on, when better healers come in, she becomes obsolete. I haven't used her in ages. Marcus is also ignored. His skills seem good on paper, but in battle he just doesn't perform. He can still heal as a ghost after dying, which sounds cool, but I've never found a reason to actually use him. Maybe one day with a rework. Dorian is rare. I don't use him often, but he's on the edge of being prime. His healing aura continues even after death, and he works best in quick battles where a small heal is enough. Not a top tier healer, but definitely a good one. Maya is rare too. Terrible in defense, but surprisingly useful in offense when you need to reach backline enemies like Lara or Cascade. Her poison applies pure damage, and with the right support, she becomes quite effective. Martha is prime. One of the best healers in the game. She shines in long battles where speed and persistence matter. Just make sure she's well protected, and she'll carry your team. Aiden is an ultra prime hero. He heals from the very first second, fits into almost any combo, and has synergy with just about every team I run. Defense or offense, Aiden is the top of the top. Morrigan is also prime. She heals, prevents resurrection, summons healing skeletons, boosts armor and magic defense, deals damage, and brings allies back from the dead. I use her constantly, especially against mages and Kayla teams. Poos is a prime pick as well. He's a fantastic buffer and healer, strong in both offense and defense. A total game changer, and definitely here to stay. Let's move on to the warrior class. Galahad is rare. I like him, and I do use him in some heavy offense teams. But not as much as I'd like. Ishmael is rare, almost ignored. He can deal huge damage when boosted by runes, but I don't find myself using him much, especially with Jorgen shutting him down in many matchups. Qingmao is a prime hero. Her rework was amazing, she now has fantastic damage, breaks shields, and works well in both offense and defense. Elmir is ignored. His skills look good on paper, but in practice, they fall short. Definitely needs a buff. Kark is also ignored. Once a top-tier hero, but now left behind by the current meta. I used to love him, but I haven't touched him in a long time. Yasmin is absolutely prime. She's a beast. High damage, incredible utility, I use her daily against strong opponents. Must-have hero. Kayla is also prime. No introduction needed. If we had a super prime tier, she'd be in it. Oya is another prime hero. Critical boost to allies, shield breaking, she's a powerhouse. No doubt she's part of the meta. Ninja Turtles, sorry to the fans, but for me, this one's ignored. The damage looks big, but it doesn't change the battle. Looks nice, performs poorly. Peech is prime. Amazing in offense and defense. She tears through front lines and dishes out heavy damage. I use her all the time. Tristan is another prime. He's got amazing synergy with many heroes, provides great protection and buffs. A true must-have. Now on to the tank class. Aurora is rare. She can counter Octavia lines, but she doesn't really hold the team together the way I need a tank to. Astaroth is prime. Great at soaking up damage, protecting the team, and keeping everyone alive. A daily use hero for me. Chaba is ignored. He lost his surprise factor, and now that we can see power levels, his dirty builds don't work anymore. I've stopped using him altogether. Cleaver is rare. Solid in offense, not so great in defense. I like how he messes with formations, but there are better options for defense. Luther is prime. I use him practically every day. With good support, he wrecks progression teams with ease. Jiri is ignored now. She used to be great for countering Octavia, but since Tempus came out, her armor isn't needed anymore. Rufus is prime. His rework made him one of the best tanks in the game. Especially now, with mages becoming more common, he's essential. Mushy is prime. I don't use her in defense because she can fall quickly to burst teams. But in offense, she's a monster. Insane damage and regeneration over long fights. Julius is prime. The tank of tanks. Buffs, shields, and damage, he's just amazing. Corvus is prime. Especially when fighting Yasmin and Kayla. I use him daily. He's a tank I trust. Let's continue with the mages class. Kai is ignored. Honestly, I think I've never used him in any real battle. He needs a full rework. Heidi is prime. I use her a lot in offense. Her poison is deadly, but she does need protection to reach her full potential. Orion is also prime. I like him a lot. His damage is strong, and his first artifact boosts magic penetration for the whole team. That alone makes him worth it. Mojo is rare. He's essential in some setups, but in the current meta, he's taken a step back. Still solid, but not top tier anymore. Lilith is sadly ignored. She used to be one of my favorites, chaos and power. But nowadays, other heroes simply outperform her. Cornelius is prime. The Mage Slayer. Pair him with physical dealers, and he becomes lethal. A great counterpick. Lars is prime. Welcome back, twin. His rework brought him back into the meta, and with Krista, they can obliterate a team in seconds. Satori is prime. Still heavily used, especially against teams with energy-heavy heroes. He's our kamikaze hero, well supported, he wipes teams. Zesha is prime. I use her constantly. Sacrifices some ally health, but the damage she gives in return is huge. One of the most reliable long fight mages. Iris is prime. Huge damage, can take out an entire team fast. But don't use her in defense. Octavia can flip her strength into a weakness. Folio is prime. One of my most used heroes. Disrupts formations, great utility, just an all-round amazing hero. On to the Marksman class. Kira is rare. She's fallen from grace. Still powerful, but outshined by faster, more consistent, damage dealers. Needs a bit of love from the devs. Daredevil is ignored. Just doesn't impress anymore. Plenty of better options now. Fox is rare. I still use her in offense, especially against Octavia lines. Her stun and blind can be real game changers. Ginger is rare. She's good, but Lara and Astrid outshine her. Still a solid fallback when the others are unavailable. Dante is prime. One of my favorites, defense, offense, doesn't matter. His arrows disrupt enemy formations and keep things chaotic. Dark Tsar is prime. Her rework made her fantastic. Great control and debuffs, to support your team's damage dealers. Artemis is rare. Even with her rework, she just doesn't perform like she used to. Sorry fans, old fart is out of meta. Jew is rare. I used him early on because he was hard to kill, but at higher levels, he just can't keep up. Still decent for Hydra fights, though. Astrid is prime. I use her daily. Heavy damage and Lucas's control abilities are incredible, she's not going out of meta anytime soon. Isaac is prime. One of the best at controlling enemies and protecting allies with shields. A real meta-defining support damage hybrid. Cascade is prime. Brilliant design. Smart, efficient, and dangerous. One of the most effective heroes for formation control and raw damage. Lara Croft is prime. A self-sufficient damage machine. Doesn't need much support, buffs herself and hits hard. Another top-tier pick. And now, the final category, the support class. Jet is ignored. Not because he's bad, but because others do his job faster and better now. The game's pace has changed, and Jet just doesn't fit it anymore. Helios is prime. The critical hit counter. You don't always see his work, but it's there, punishing enemies who rely on crits with brutal force. Krista is prime. Thanks to her rework, she's gone from forgotten to essential. Great damage, great control, fantastic job, devs. Nebula is prime. I use her daily. She boosts both magic and physical damage and fits into just about any team. Super reliable. Celeste is rare. I like her, but she's unpredictable. Her light and dark forms can be helpful, but they also make her a risky choice at times. Amira is prime. Tons of damage. Honestly feels more like a mage than a support. Shines in long fights with the right backup. Fafnir is prime. Since he arrived, he's never left the meta. His buffs, stuns, and shields are incredibly valuable. Great pick. Octavia is prime. She changed the meta entirely. Buffs dodge, revives old heroes, empowers the whole team. Probably the best support right now. Soleil is prime. Fantastic hero. Buffs and protects allies with his halo, definitely a support worth investing in. Tempus is prime. A masterpiece by the devs. All his skills are useful, and his time stop ability creates perfect windows for your team to strike. Great hero. Sebastian is prime. I love this hero. Protects against curses and stuns, boosts crits, and converts crits into pure damage. An incredible support. And finally, Alvana. He's rare. Not used often, but still valuable. He offers regeneration and slows the front lines, helping to keep your team safe. And there you have it, Guardians, the Olympus Alliance tier list. We all have our personal preferences, and this one is mine. Do you agree? Or do you have heroes you push even more? Let me know in the comments, let's talk about it. We all love a good debate. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to tap that bell, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update from Olympus Alliance. Stay sharp, stay strong, and as always, salute and friendship.